what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Got another Technique Tuesday that we're gonna do right now. And this video, it's really important. I was just playing the straight up major scale, the building blocks of music. So we really don't want to not know that. And so what I'm gonna talk about in this video is the E root position of the major scale. And also know that when you hear the terms, the mode terms like Mixolydian, Aeolian, Phrygian, Lydian, Ionian, etc., you can play all the modes with the major scale as well. So you're not just learning that super happy, you're learning the musical alphabet that we base those modes on, chords on, chord progressions, music theory. It's all related to this right here. So let's check it out. So I picked the C major scale, and typically in the olden days, back, as the kids say now, back in the 1900s, when people were learning guitar and learning to read sheet music and playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, they would learn this. And so that's a sequence of 7 notes. If I started on the root, that's that very elementary major scale that we've heard in music, even if you don't know anything about music, music theory, or you consider yourself tone deaf, rhythm deaf, and can't play, music in any way. I think you'll still recognize that. Doe, a deer, a female deer, So far we have 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10. Same thing on the G string, 7, 9, 10. And then when we learn these shapes, there's one string where it's only 2 notes. And right here we have that on the B string, which is going to be 8 to 10 with our middle and pinky, if you can do it. So. And then back to the high E string, we're going to go 7, 8, and 10. So anything you have on the high E string, you also have on the low E string. So that means we have 7th fret on the low E string as well. But the reason I didn't show that to you at first is because the root's here, based off a C major chord. So that's not the root note, but it's in the scale. And then back down. 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 7, 10, 9, 7, 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7, 8. And you can take a C major chord and hear how that fits over it. What I did was I played C major, D minor, and E minor, which just really sounds like the C major scale. And so that's just my just something I made up. But you can take that C major scale and just if you were not good at it, you can just start playing the notes over a progression like that. You could type in C major jam track on YouTube, and all kinds of little music pieces will pop up. But so watch. You can hear each note. You're like, well, why why am I doing it? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but one is those are all the right notes to improvise. So if you've never done a solo or you're trying to do a solo, there's more than just the pentatonic scale. You can, improvise with this pool of notes over the right type of progression. And that's really, I kept it so simple. I just went up and down the scale. What's great about that position is I put my middle finger on a C note and I play that fingering. And I'm playing the C major scale. But if I just put that middle finger anywhere I want, whatever note that is, I can play that same scale right there. So if I wanted to play the G major scale, which that's in the G major scale, you just do everything the same, but you start with your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. And if you can't play that over the C major progression now. We've now changed keys, so it would be some type of G major, G major progression. But the scale would be the exact same. I wanted to play the E major scale. D major. D flat. C. B. B flat. You'll hear singer warm-ups sing through the major scale like that. They're covering all the notes. Another thing though, in the beginning of this video when I said remember how you can play all the modes, you don't have to understand that yet. I just wanted to introduce you the core scale that all of this is built upon. But to give you a quick example of how that works, I'm going to go back to that C major scale. And I'm going to tell you a term, relative minor. If I go up 6 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th tone of the major scale is the relative minor. I'm going to tell you right now what note that is. It's an A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's an A note. The relative minor of C major, it's always that same 6th relationship in the scale. And so if I played an A minor progression, like A minor, D minor, and E minor, and I play this position, it's now going to sound like the A minor scale. So that's just another way to like incentivize you that by learning this scale, you're learning a bunch of different scales without having to learn anything new. So here's a A minor progression. That's just a little taste of what you can do. I tried to keep that simple. Get that fingering down, and you're gonna see all kinds of amazing things come out of your playing. Pentatonic is still amazing, so don't forget about it. But this is just another thing to add to your dimension and your playing, your knowledge. It's really, the building blocks for everything. So hopefully that helped you a little bit. You can keep seeking this stuff out. Got more technique videos coming every Tuesday, so let me know in the comments other stuff you're trying to learn or that you'd love to see me break down for you. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you again.